Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for another part of this November catching up on K-pop, which November was a very like comeback heavy month, or like just release heavy month in general. So you might have noticed, but there were a few reactions I completely missed. So you have to excuse me if you don't really see me react to stuff that you were hoping for. Anyways, all that also leads me to thank my Patreon from the second and third tier, because it is thanks to them that these catching up on K-pop exist. You guys are actually the one who are helping me make sense of this. And with that said, let's get into the corner segment of today's video. So let's start with one of you guys' recommendation that I found under my last catching up on K-pop is Get Loose by King Daniel.
Who's got that cool? You tryna be me, then just get loose. Oh yeah, you in this mood. You better just set it up, get loose. Oh yeah, get loose, get loose. See? Forget about the winner.
I feel like that track, if you want to listen to something that is kind of groovy and that puts you in a good mood, on your drive to work, for example, this might be a vibe. I feel like this is kind of like sunset in a song. If you're looking for good vibes and everything, Get Loose is a pretty good song. And to my own recommendation now, which is very similar to how I felt regarding Flowers, for example, by Espa last time. It's a song to which I have made a first listen just recently. If you're someone like me who swear by, you know, R&B based song, R&B focused song, In the Rain by XG. Such a good song. It almost feels like, I mean, like I said, you know, you staring in your own sad melodrama music video, whatever, just you leaning your head against the window and it's raining outside. But it also really has this cocooning effect, as if you were wearing like a very soft sweater, warm sweater. This song is another one of XG's many great songs. So yeah, on this one, if you'd like to share and recommend a song to us for next time, then please feel free to leave it down below in the comments. If you could also add, like, for your next corner video, or like for your next corner segment and everything, that would be very helpful. This one I can kind of like do a triage. So yeah, thank you so much for your recommendation this time around. And now let's get into the catching up on K-pop reaction portion. Let's go. I don't know why, but the promotion leading up to the actual drop of the music video felt really short. But was it because they dropped all the teaser pictures for all the members all at once? Isn't Zoom in Korean like breath or something? I feel like I remember that Beast song. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, I'm old. Ooh, I'm old. Hold on. 14 years ago, get out of here. Ooh, he was singing. I mean, cute, you know. Yeah, wow. That was not intentional, but I guess with that we can also see how far we've come music video wise, you know. So all right, English captions that one, let's go. I love the styling already. It reminds me of Ascendio. Okay, this is the same. Damn, simple. As oh wow, that's the same sample. As Stray Kids, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, what? Those abs though. You know, I've said this is kind of Last time I was like, they're giving me a mix of 80s and XG. And honestly, I could say this here as well. Wow! This is so Monster High coded. Yes, wow. Huh? Hey. This is fun. Oh, sorry. We're not there yet. I feel like it's got the same quality as maybe like a flute or something. The melody is taking you in if you want. I don't know if it's because I already am kind of familiar with a sample. So like I said, it's this probably the same sample as la 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 la. Yeah. Or maybe not. Oh, I love the styling so much. I love this so much. It truly reminds me of some of the stage outfits from IVE during their Ascendo comeback. This concept, outfit-wise and everything, I freaking love. I also love their more quirky, more chaotic, and almost like alien-esque outfits in here, which, you know, that part strongly reminds me of XG. I wonder if this is low-key easier for me to like digest this song and everything because I'm somewhat already familiar with the tune. They really went strong with the makeup. I feel like this is something that we've discussed before, especially when I react to Dreamcatcher maybe. I feel like in the K-pop industry where we are really used to seeing a certain kind of beauty or aesthetic, so the makeup trends also follow that standard to a certain degree. And so I love whenever I get to see a group like Dreamcatcher sometimes here also, and XG is like, you know, the extreme maybe of that. I like seeing more creativity makeup wise. Yes, that's really pretty, you know. It's low-key uncanny, but that's really pretty. Yes! Hey. There's something almost like exorcism in here for whatever reason. I feel like there's something quite hypnotic about this. Again, I feel like this is like the flute and the snake, you know? Yeah, I'm kind of like put in a trance because of the melody of this. Now, I do have to admit that already last time for BADVILLAIN, I was like, it's a bit repetitive, like the melody, you know? Here, the fact that we can hear that sample almost throughout the whole entire song. Hold on, let me just check. She reminds me so much of Mia from Everglow like that. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we can hear what I believe to be the sample or almost throughout the whole entire song, if not the entirety of it. Like, it definitely plays into the fact that I'm like, oh yeah, this sounds familiar, and it also plays into the whole like hypnotizing trance-like moment. But I guess to some people it could sound flat because it's always kind of there, like that's the baseline. I don't know, I enjoyed this. I'm not like, okay, hold on. I really like their little dudun, their little vest or whatever that's called with the things. I really like that. But yeah, as I was trying to say, I feel like to some people it might sound a bit flat, and even though there's like variation on top of it, I'm talking as if I knew how to do music. I don't. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I enjoy this, you know, I can listen to this. I wish maybe there was a bit more of an explosive moment in here. Hold on. maybe I'm just connecting the dots now, but me feeling that this is somewhat like a hypnosis moment or whatever, and then singing about breathing in, breathing out, I think that matches up. You know, it's a weird contradiction because I feel like you usually control your breathing to calm down, and here the English title for this is Zoom, quite the opposite of calm. So there's this weird contradiction, but I don't mind it. Thankfully, it's not something that gives me whiplash. So yeah, to wrap it up, I really enjoyed the music video. It's very creative. The universe that they're in reminds me a bit of like that Fifth Element movie? Le cinquième élément, right? Cinquième. Yeah, le cinquième élément. That, yeah, it's reminding me of that. Kind of. I like the song. I like the music video even more, I think. The styling is like this. So, next up, we've got BIBI with, Ere? What does that mean? So before we get actually into it, I've been told by one of you guys on Patreon that this is, hold on, let me just Ere is such an important song given the current LGBTQ plus situation in Korea, which I have to admit that I don't know what is ongoing currently in South Korea. I do know, for example, that there was recently this Korean BL with Nam Yunsu. Yunsu? Is that his name? Nam Yunsu. Yeah, Nam Yunsu. I think he was the lead character in that boys love, you know, drama. If I'm not mistaken, even before the drama started airing, it received quite some backlash simply because it is a boys love, which from my knowledge, BL drama has been a thing for a few years already, but I guess it is the first time that we see such like a mainstream actor star in such a drama in 2024. It is quite sad to hear that this is something that took place, though I'm not like, this is not a situation where I'm like, oh, I'm, you know, shocked or surprised. Like, I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed still, but I'm not shocked or surprised. Wow. So there's a... oh, damn. So it says here in this article, the only group of people less welcome than sexual minorities are former convicts, a study shows, with 72% of South Koreans not wanting them in their neighborhood or workplace, which is wild. You know, I had actually mentioned this, I don't remember where or when, but I know I have brought up something similar in a video once, but I said I think even though the Korean society and Asian society in general is still more conservative than maybe in some Western countries, you know, tolerance has grown. Maybe it was during my reaction to Colors by Solar. It might have been actually, but even though South Korea and Asia in general, like I said, is still predominantly hostile to the LGBTQ plus community and anything related to it, I would like to believe that there has still been somewhat of an evolution in mindset, or maybe it's because of the echo bubble that I am in. Echo bubble? Is that what it's called? There's a term with bubble in it, I think, where it basically explains how, because you interact with like-minded people on social media mostly and through the algorithm, etc., you encounter even more like-minded people like yourself who share similar morals, ethics, and just convictions in general. And so you maybe are stuck in this bubble where there is only like-minded people, and you maybe start thinking that everyone is thinking that way because you are only fed this kind of mindset. I hope that makes sense. I know there's a term for this, but I can't think of it at the moment. But what I'm trying to say is that maybe my view on how I believe the South Korean society has maybe evolved is skewed because of the kind of content that I consume or that I can encounter on YouTube or on Instagram. It is highly possible as well. So maybe my reality is not the reality. So when I say I think and I believe that there is still some sort of evolution, it might actually not be the case. And I mean, I'm, you know, mostly talking about Asian countries right now, but to be completely fair, when we look also across the ocean, there is also very similar discourse, unfortunately, still in 2024. And so yeah, sorry, that was a long tangent, but I thought I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys as well. And because I have been told beforehand what this music video would be about, so I already know what kind of context we are going in. And obviously I understand that not everyone in the industry is allowed to maybe talk about such subject as openly as BIBI is, for example, but I'm still glad that we get to see, you know, somewhat of a fraction of that community being represented one way or another within the mainstream K-pop, if that makes sense. I'm honestly really glad that we get to see such prominent personalities with such a big platform like Solar and BIBI here, you know, put that to the forefront and celebrate it. So yeah, English captions up on, let's go. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot to mention Moonbyul's music video as well. Oh, the directors know what they're doing. 100%. On this sausage, nonetheless. This was done on purpose. You can't... Nah. Nah. You can't tell me this was not done on purpose. And if that wasn't, I need to get my mind checked because... Ooh, I... She's an actress, isn't she? Hey.
Sandwich make it juicy. Kiss and a hug, 약간의 무관심. Cheering you up when you hit your bottom.
Nice,
Compliment you when I find out that's lie and feels that you have power over me. 잡아뜯고 싶지, 손에 쥐어 터뜨리고 싶지. 절대 날 벗어나지 못하게.
Fair.
But baby, I'm decent human. 제발로 너를 내게 줄게. 너조차 알지도 못하게. Never let you know, yeah, you would never know that. Pop, pop, pop inside of me, baby. Hope you will get it automatically. 'Cause I don't wanna say directly. Don't cross the line, we keep it
That's cute though. I mean, that is seemingly cute, but the lyrics... Oh, that's trippy. What is that? Oh, baby girl. Would watch. 100%. Oh! Are you telling me she... Hold on. Well, how fitting that the next one is called Psycho and Beautiful, because are you telling me that BIBI is the one who put on the fire just to go and save the other girl? Well, obviously I don't condemn any crime, but my girl was determined. She had a goal and she was ready to do everything to reach it. Well, good for her. Where did I see... Oh! No way! He's the one in physical 100. So a lot of Netflix in here. Because, oh, she was in Money Heist. Okay, she was in Money Heist. I think the intro to the music video is brilliantly done. Very well written, very well directed, very witty. It's playful, it's cheeky. I think they knew exactly what they were doing. And they got us exactly where they wanted us to be.
넌 언제나 예상 밖을 맴돌지 신기해
Loki reminds me of that IU song. I don't remember.
Good food and a good love Good for W Can get you that
Aside from the, you know, message and everything of this, the context, etc., which I love, I also really dig the song. It's chill, it's catchy, it's a bit sassy. It's definitely got a bit of an attitude. Oh, she can get you there. Okay. Okay. Want to lick you, want to tear you apart, want to squeeze you till you pop so you can never escape me. Oh, is Tere from Yandere? Tsundere? Oh. Maybe Tere is from Yandere actually. Ooh. Since Yandere is a portmanteau. Portmanteau? Ah bon. Of two Japanese words. The first is yanderu, which means to be sick, and the second in dere used here for love struck. A yandere is often sweet, caring, and innocent before switching into someone who displays an extreme, often violent or psychotic level of devotion to a love interest. I don't mean to brag, but I think I got something right for once. You know how I always try to like understand stuff and everything? I might be correct about this one. I like this. I like this even more now that I kind of understand the title, given the context and everything. Yeah. I really, really like this a lot. This is probably not the first time that I say this about BIBI, but like her artistry and just her as a person, she's such a refreshing and interesting character in this K-world altogether, you know. I feel like one of her characteristic, from what I can tell, she is someone who has convictions, and I don't think she's afraid of sharing them, which thank God for that, because otherwise we probably wouldn't be able to have such things. Yeah, I'm really grateful for her to be here. And also her voice and her songs are great. So alright, let's move on to Psycho and Beautiful, which once again I think is a pretty fitting follow-up song to Tere. Classy, have they been gone for a very long time? Because I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen their name or any release from them. Though I might be wrong since I'm not really that familiar with them as a group, you know. Yeah, we'll see. Let me check. English captions are wonderful. Let's go. Are those shoes making this kind of sound? Oh. Okay. Is that the tasty like the place where BI filmed his music
마주친 순간 보일 쏟아 돌아서다 다시 날 찾지 달콤하지만 해로워 Psycho and beautiful Ready or not 난 원했담 Can you handle me
She looks like this is the short bob pandemic. I swear to God. They do look good though with the bob, but wow.
나 원해 down 마주친 순간
Nice.
돌아서다 다시 대신 날 찾지 달콤하지만 해로워
No, she works it. She looks like Namjoon from AP.
Can you handle me?
Okay. I love the one lens.
Can you handle me?
This is so cute though.
Can you handle Can you handle me?
For whatever reason, some of the styling in here and visuals remind me of Aping meets Promise 9.
Can you handle me?
Oh, okay. Alright, that was nice. I feel like there's a bit of Promise 9 on it, even in the song sound? Maybe? There's a bit of that Y2K touch for sure. You know, it's a cute song. I don't think I would have necessarily imagined this kind of visual concept for such a song. I mean, honestly, they were beautiful, but I didn't really get the psycho part, which they could have leaned into a lot more. Even in the song, you know, I feel like it was a lot more cute than it was psycho. It's been 2 years since they had an official comeback. Wow. I think I might have the same comment for this song as I did for the Bad Villain song. Zoom right at the beginning. I was like, this is kind of repetitive, not in a negative way, thankfully, but I wish there was really one explosive moment, which could have been the psychotic part of the song.
Can you handle me?
Yeah, I honestly feel like they could have added a twist in here with a dance break or something to represent the psycho part of the concept. Yeah, I don't think the psycho is there much. I still would listen to the song, honestly. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, she's cute, I would say. She's cute. Alright, moving on, we've got ILLIT with Tic Tac. First of all, let me just, since I, you know, as a follow-up, kind of, since I have reacted to Cherish My Love last time, it has grown even more on me ever since. You know, I had already said previously that I preferred also Lucky Girl Syndrome to Magnetic, but Cherish My Love is my favorite song of theirs that I have heard. So we'll see if Tic Tac could dethrone Cherish My Love, but yeah, Cherish My Love is pretty much, she's pretty much rooted there as a 사랑니, you know. By the way, just also to go back on one of my comments that I made when I checked it out, I was like, there's like a Frenchy touch to the song, and I think when I mention French, as in like it's got a bit of a French side to the song, I think I just mean like it's got a romantic vibe to it, because, you know, France, Paris, it's got this romanticism to it. Yeah, Tic Tac, let's go. At a quick glance, I thought that was Gemini from Thailand. Once again? It's romantic! I will never be able to sing along to this. That look down though. Wait, are you telling me they are actually singing this? I could. Oh my god. Eh? Oh, that's cool. Yes, that's cool.
Nice to see ya.
They really took this very, very literally. Nice to see ya. And oh, how actually long is this song in reality? Because you know, during my recent reaction to Tomorrow by Together's recent album, where none of the track reaches the 3-minute mark, I was like, I made a point that I think is pretty fair. And hear me out, okay? Isn't singer's job to sing? I think I make a fair point. And so this trend of giving groups, singers, short songs just is killing me inside. That's a cute song. Another earworm. It looks like ILLIT's thing is well, it's not stuttering, is it? It's the repetition of syllables already for Cherish My Love, also magnetic. And really, the way I see it is kind of like those burrs that are kind of like in a tree. They're really hammering that chorus in my brain. That is catchy as hell. Like, I'm pretty confident in saying that at least the 4 songs that I've heard from them, all of them are earworms. Don't get me wrong, it's repetitive as hell, but that's the drilling aspect of it. If this song was a mission on, I don't know, Squid Game or whatever, I would die, because I cannot spell to save my life, I cannot speak to save my life. I literally stumble upon every one of my words. I mean, if you wonder why there are so many cuts in my videos, that's why. It's because I cannot talk, even less sing. Whatever they're doing right there, tic-tac, tic-tac, I cannot. I feel like while TikTok is a bit more fun, Cherish My Love has that vintage vibe, that vintage romanticism that I quite enjoyed, that dreamy vibe. Yeah. Hold on, I was changing my battery pack and TikTok was playing in my head, and suddenly I got reminded of that song in Cinderella when the mother got fairy or something. She's like changing the pumpkin into a carriage, I don't know. And she sings that song, but it's kind of like, see, I cannot sing to save my life. I don't. Oh, okay. And I think it's just mainly due to the repetition of the syllables, you know. But anyway, so now we are entering the Japanese releases of this catching up on K-pop. And Triple S, I think this is their first unit with a Japanese song, if I'm not mistaken, and this is called Entitled. Another music video where we start off in an empty classroom. Okay. Ah! This quick pace right there reminds me so much of Uno by Maiden, which another pile of dirty laundry. Yeah, there's more quick pace right there. Rhythm, melody stresses me out. Wow.
Biggest from now, our story.
Oh, cute. Okay. Yeah, it reminds me that part of how I felt during Uno. Gosh.
Biggest from now, our story.
Oh, she's a lefty. That was such a perfect, infinite. Hold on. Do we agree that that was a perfect infinite, a very fast-paced and segmented melody that they are using during the chorus? Like I said, is stressing me out. This is the kind of pace that is anxiety triggering, in my opinion, you know? It's definitely like a me problem. I think it's because I'm trying to run after it, if that even makes sense. Like I'm trying to reach the same pace, which isn't really like I probably shouldn't do, but I don't know why. Trying to, as if that was a challenge. However, since they are touching on, you know, anxiety and all the thing that comes along, I think that is pretty spot on. That is a great representation of anxiety, in my opinion. This fast-paced moment that they have during the chorus. So I don't know if that was intentional to create this feeling in the listener, but this is how I am interpreting it. I think it is definitely fitting with their concept. But as I was trying to say, I never finished that sentence. There is once again this airiness, this lightness about their songs, which is so contrasting against the concept, the lyrics, the message, and also the melody itself, I think. Because while the melody was anxiety inducing, in my opinion, their voices felt like it was floating above it without never really touching it. Well, I'm gonna use another bird analogy for this. I don't know, don't ask me. Triple S is very bird like to me. Have you ever seen one of those birds like very close to the surface of water and just grazing against the surface of the water, but never really getting wet, or like never really emerging themselves completely in water? So it's just like it's just borderline, you know? This is what this song is giving me. This is them floating just above water, and if they somehow, you know, tip over, then this is anxiety attack for sure. Thanks to this airiness and lightness that the voices are bringing to the song, I think it is actually easier to take in. All right, and now I'm sighing because, not because of them obviously, but because of the imminent ticket sales. Because we are all in this together, you guys. We're all in this together. As of today, we don't have any information. No sitting plan, no price, nothing. Which I think this should stop. Please. Also, can organizers stop dropping like tour announcement like this and say, hey, the sales is actually tomorrow, or like the day after, you know? It's like, you really think I have that kind of money available, like at any time? Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping that I managed to get tickets to the show at least. I would like to see them. By the time this comes out, the sales would have been opened already, so I might just be able to give you an update regarding whether I actually managed to grab some tickets or not. So finger crossed. So update regarding tickets. I thankfully managed more or less than more easily to get 2 tickets for a friend of mine and myself. We got some category 3 tickets. From the get-go, I had to kind of like tell myself, I'm not gonna spend too much on this. I simply cannot afford to spend so much on concerts, and it's not just the concert tickets, but you know, the accommodation and the train tickets and whatnot. So yeah, we got some category 3 for the first night. For the Saturday at Le Stade de France in Paris, they added afterwards like a second date on the Sunday, which I feel like we should have seen come in, but it's, you know, I discussed this with one of you guys, but we were like, because we have this like FOMO, you know, this fear of missing out, even though we could have predicted that they would add a second date, like this FOMO is so strong that, you know, eventually you give in if you can afford to and if you're lucky enough, because honestly, they sold out pretty quickly. But yeah, that was just my little update regarding my ticket situation. And yeah, also if by the time this video comes out, you manage to grab your tickets, then please do let me know. Giant English captions on, let's go. Oh, a big... No, a small step for men, but a big step. Un petit pas pour l'homme et un grand pas pour l'humanité. Voilà.
People think I'm big, but I'm small. I ain't satisfied with the goals. Looking at my dreams till they grow. They give my skill and they don't really fucking giant. 그렇고 소복이 가탐 끝에로 미미 메뉴트로 싹둑씩 올해는 치웠어 big. 다다 핫하라 가리도요 이따비고 액자서 교지은 또 나로.
Huevos de oro. Damn. Nice. Wee. Ooh, ay. I was about to say it actually sounds like a... Hey! Like a game. This is low-key giving Marvel, you know. Wow. Ui. Why is this kinda... This is almost like the male equivalent of Howling by XG. I'm not saying this sounds similar, but baby, you're so cute, my love. And I don't know if you see what I mean by that, but I can see like somewhat of a resemblance. Not that they sound similar or whatever, I'm just really talking about impressions and emotions. I don't know, I feel like it's this constant back and forth between like, you know, sharp raps and well-rounded vocals, if you want. Also, the music video is so well done as well. Like I said, it's got this epicness of the Marvel movies, for example. But yeah, it's also the whole idea of like alien eggs hatching and them fighting against the people who are trying to use their power for something nefarious or something like this, like against their own will.
People think I'm big, but I'm small. I ain't satisfied with the goal.
I feel like this is very engineer coded. Metal, like literally metal, you know, sound. Or the cling clang, whatever that's called, that we can hear in the instrumental I like this. This is almost giving like started from the bottom, now we here. They have built everything to be where they are right now, you know. La fourmi et la cigale. Ants are known to be very hard worker. And them also wearing the hats, etc. There's a certain era like this where les ouvriers, workers, right? Ouvriers, free workers. Okay, the 1800 might be a bit old. Well, you know, all things considered. Yeah, seeing the ants, which is tiny but is able to build crazy things and are known to be hard workers, you know, from the La Cigale, la Fourmi et la Cigale. The grasshopper and the ant. Okay. I feel like everything that I'm stating right now are things that are very obvious, but I actually really like when you know, when you get to understand stuff, you're like, yes.
They give me skill and they don't really fly.
I honestly thought that for a second that, you know, I had misheard, but I like to believe that Chris is too clever to not have intentionally put that right there. You know, he saw an opportunity and he took it. Oh, that cling sound reminds me of that dance break in Coco Pop. I don't know. That was my monthly reminder that Coco Pop exists. It's either the trunk of a tree or like the digits of a finger. It might be more of the tree though. Nice. Wow. I love this part so much. Ah, like the heart is pumping. Ah, I really like that. That was epic, and it's got very much of a, I don't know if it's KDA vibe or whatever. Maybe it's got game-like song at least with the epicness of it. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to be wrapping this one up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the patrons as always for your help, and I will catch you guys in the next one. In the meantime, take care, everyone.